Just got back from the hospital visit at the local cancer center, and it was pretty emotional, to be honest with you. Um, it was like a lot of other hospitals I've visited. It could be a hospital in Jakarta. It can be a hospital in anywhere in the United States. It could be a hospital in Tanzania, Nepal. It doesn't matter. The crazy thing is, they all look different, but they're all the same people. Everyone's struggling for their lives. Everyone's battling cancer, and everyone's doing everything they can to get better. But it's very emotional going in there and looking at children who are 14, 15 years old, teenagers, and even kids who are, as you see from the pictures, if you want to check out the pictures, kids who are 3, 2, and 1 years old. The innocence that strikes me is unreal. And the people who are that age, who do nothing to get cancer, I mean, it doesn't care if you're male, female, it doesn't care what gender you are, it doesn't care where you're from, it doesn't care your ethnic background, it doesn't care about your ethnic background. It just strikes anybody. And it makes it seem stronger with me, what my mission is in reaching out there to give people hope, and trying to affect lives and make them realize that cancer is not really their life, but it's a part of their life, and it helps them become a better person. And I tell people all the time that cancer is the worst thing that's ever happened to me, but it's the best thing that's ever happened to me. And every time I visit a local hospital, I come back and I cry. I lose it. And I cry because I feel like I wish I could do more to help. I wish I could reach into each hospital and give them the funding that they need. Here in Indonesia, apparently they don't have insurance to cover those things. A lot of people, when they get cancer, they can't get treatment. They can't afford treatment. They don't get anything at all. And I wish I could do something about that. I wish I could win the $250 million Powerball lottery and send money over here to help them out, send money around the world and do something, but I know that's impossible. So it's my responsibility as a survivor to help people with hope and to give them something I never had, which is hope, and to help them out. And I ask of you, anyone who's out there who knows someone touched by cancer, reach into their lives and help them a little bit. Don't treat them any differently. Treat them like they're the same person. Reach out there and take them to a baseball game. Take them to a football game. Do something that you're not really supposed to do with them, because there's nothing they can't do. And that's one thing that I realized going through these hospitals, is that a number of people had questions about why I'm alive and what I'm doing with my life now. And I tell them, I don't know why I'm alive, but I'm just incredibly grateful for the life that I have. And I understand that I live a very fortunate life. But I also got this life, through the help of friends and family and everything, and the support system that surrounds me. And I want to thank those people. My mom, my dad, my girlfriend, everybody out there, Ben, Joe, Ryan, everybody who's out there helping me and supporting me. I'm with Brendan, Pat, Lupe, Chris. I don't want to leave anybody out. But it's nice having that support system. But at the same time, going back to the hospital, it's strange how things work here, because walking into the hospital and walking into the hotel rooms, because of the bombings and the terrorism here, it's ridiculous. You have to go through metal detectors, and they scan the cars and everything with metal detectors. And you're in a metal car, and they have a metal detector. It's almost like, beep, beep, beep. Yep, the car's here. Okay, yeah, the car's really here. We can go. And with my backpack, I'm carrying a bunch of metal stuff in there. They scan it, they want it, and they're like, oh yeah, there's metal stuff in there. Okay, he has a backpack on, he can go inside. It just makes no sense. And I met a couple people here from CNN who were telling me about the government and how things work there, and it's it's ridiculous, because apparently it's corrupt, and the money goes to a handful of people. But it is getting better, so that's a good thing. And maybe their security will get better too. But the main thing is a hospital visit, and it was fantastic. The doctor there, Dr. Maria, was phenomenal. The patients were amazingly receptive. And I'm hanging out now. It's about 2:19 p.m. here. And for the rest of the day, I have to just wait for a phone call from Steven to see what we're doing with the helicopter, because the helicopter is broken. Yay! They're getting it apart, and hopefully it'll be fixed sometime in the next week and a half. So I'm going to give you a little insight into my life waiting for that phone call and what I'm going to be doing for the next 3 days. So that's my life for the next 3 days. Wish me good luck.